And now let's talk about President Trump's White House meeting with the president of Lebanon. On the agenda, the war with Iran and the ceasefire between Iranian-backed Hezbollah and Israel. Let's go to Washington and CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, thank you for your time today. So your top lines from what the president had to say.
Well, the president, Mugo, indicated that he plans to ramp up his attacks on Iran. He even said that the U.S. would be attacking Pickaxe Mountain. That is where they believe and have believed for some time that Iran has stashed some nuclear material and equipment. He said he'll be attacking Pickaxe Mountain very soon. So that was news. And in fact, beyond that, he said that the U.S. was opening to attack any nuclear site in Iran. Take a listen.
And we will absolutely attack the new site that they're talking about. I mean, how about these people? They're in this because of nuclear weapons, and they're trying to possibly reconstitute a site. We'll hit that site. Any site where they're even thinking about nuclear, we'll be hitting it very, very powerfully. Now,
President Trump has been saying for quite some time that he believes that the Iranians are desperate for a deal. But when he was asked in that event whether there's been any concrete progress that has been made in nuclear negotiations, he was non-committal, Mugo.
And Nancy, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Can the president influence Israel enough to get them out of Lebanon?
Right, that's what is at the top of the agenda today while he's talking to the Lebanese president there in the Oval Office. The Lebanese president very much wants Washington's help in finalizing this deal with Israel. They are holding very rare direct talks here in Washington, using U.S. diplomats as negotiators. And what Lebanon, of course, wants is both for Israel to stop firing on Hezbollah in Lebanon, which has had a major impact on the Lebanese population, but also to withdraw from southern Lebanon. The Israelis argue that they are responding to attacks by Hezbollah, but President Trump has shown a lot of sympathy in recent weeks for the Lebanese people and the situation that they are in. He has publicly urged the Israeli prime minister to ease off in his attacks on Lebanon. So fascinating to see the president of the United States actually sitting down in the Oval Office with the president of Lebanon today.
Yeah. And on a different topic here, Nancy, the president was asked about the 50% tariff he's imposing on goods from Canada. What did he have to say about that?
Well, he says that it's Canada's own fault, and that the reason that he is planning to impose these really massive tariff hikes on on Canada in 30 days if there is no larger tariff deal is because he feels that Canada has been unfair to the U.S. because it was only Canada and China that significantly ramped up their tariffs on some U.S. goods in retaliation after the U.S. increased its tariff rates last year. As a result, the sales of U.S. autos in Canada and sales of U.S. alcohol in Canada have gone down. So this is the U.S., the White House rather, claiming that they are evening the scales. The Canadians say they were simply responding to what the U.S. did first, which they believe violated the trade deals that were already in place. So yet again, a surprising trade war being instigated by the President of the United States against our neighbor to the north and one of our closest allies.
All right, Nancy Cordes at the White House for us today. Thank you so much for your time.